BYLINER, For the Living and the Dead by Bryant. Written by an Iraq War veteran, The Living and the Dead is the story of 3 Americans in Afghanistan. Bryant gives readers an unforgettable sense of the reality of modern combat, of what a small number of men and women have done on our behalf in the last 10 years, and what they suffer when they come back home. GQ, For the Blind Faith of the One-Eyed Matador by Karen Russell. The matador is brutally gored, his eyeball hanging from the socket, his face torn asunder. Last year, Karen Russell's novel, Swamplandia, was nominated for a Pulitzer Prize, and her story, The Hawks River Window, won the National Magazine Award for Fiction. This extraordinary tale of destruction and redemption is her first piece of reported nonfiction. GQ, For Burning Man by Jay Kirk. The second GQ finalist in feature writing this year, Burning Man, is the story of First Lieutenant Sam Brown, who was set ablaze by an IED in Afghanistan and later used virtual reality technology to escape the pain. Jay Kirk writes with startling descriptive power, and this story is at once lyrical and unsentimental. Mother Jones, For Shelf Lives by Mac McClelland. What Upton Sinclair did for meatpackers, Mac McClelland does for workers in online shipping distribution centers. Working undercover, McClelland experienced what this economy demands of a growing number of our fellow citizens. Next time, you may want to think twice before clicking Place Order. The New Yorker, For Atonement by Dexter Filkins. Lance Corporal Lou Lobello and his fellow Marines once killed 20 civilians they mistook for suicide bombers. Dexter Filkins then profiled the survivors. Nearly a decade later, Filkins helped the guilt-ridden Lobello meet his victims. This is the story of that meeting and of the high price we continue to pay for the war in Iraq. Texas Monthly, For the Innocent Man by Pamela Koloff. This is long-form journalism at its finest. The 25-year saga of a man falsely imprisoned for the murder of his wife. The Innocent Man is many things, said the National Magazine Award judges. An indelible human drama, a true crime mystery, a call for legal reform, and a vivid reminder of the enduring power of magazine storytelling. Wired, For Inside the Mansion and the Mind of Kim.com, the Most Wanted Man on the Internet, by Charles Graeber. Is Kim.com A copyright pirate, or B, an internet hero? That's the way this piece begins. Answer C is the rest of this masterly story, a nuanced, sometimes hilarious profile that brings its larger-than-the-web central character brilliantly to life.
Congratulations to everybody in that category. That's just incredible work. The Ellie for feature writing incorporating profile writing goes to Texas Monthly.
Texas Monthly also won the National Magazine Award for feature writing in 2010. Accepting the award is the editor-in-chief of Texas Monthly, Jake Silverstein.
Thank you so much. Our gratitude in accepting this award goes in large part to Michael Morton himself, the subject of this story, whose face you just saw on the screen, who suffered through unimaginable trials and who gave very generously of his time and his spirit to help us and many other people attempt to tell his story. But as you all know, this award is for Pam Koloff. Pam, as an editor, it's truly my honor to work with you. I feel very lucky to work with Pam, somebody whose talent and whose level of dedication to her craft and to the practice of telling important stories is awe-inspiring and inspiring to me. Pam, I know how many long, solitary nights, how much time, how much energy went into this and everything else you do. So savor this moment. You deserve it. I also want to just give a shout out to one other person, David Moorman, perhaps the greatest fact checker at Texas Monthly and one of the greatest in American journalism, without whom this would not have been possible. Thank you, David, and thank you, everybody.